Welcome to Moto Rambling.
Hey all, hey, watch this guy in the Subaru. Not that one, this one. He had to have seen me coming. Anyway, this is Father's Day. I just went out for a ride by myself. Bought a new camera, you see there on the handlebars as I'm wiggling around. Just trying to practice with it, trying to figure out how to use it, how to incorporate it into any future videos. Here you can see I've got it on the handlebars. The battery was dying fairly quickly, so I plugged it in to charge it up, but it turned out it wasn't charging. I think that cord ended up being bad, but as you can see later on in the video, the cord that I do use just keeps wiggling out and popping out. Eventually I came up with this crazy rubber band thing where I got it strung up and the rubber bands are holding it into the camera, and it seems to be working, although I still haven't 100% figured out how I'm going to use that camera. But over the course of this video, there's several different days, several different trips where I'm using the cameras, including the drone, trying to figure it all out, how I'm going to use them all, how do I want to use each camera during the course of a day or a trip or whatever it is I end up doing. Here you see I'm plugging the cord in. Like I said, it pops out almost immediately as I head down the road. It's gone. It worked out pretty well. I think I finally got kind of a little bit of a routine. Putting that camera facing me like what you see in there seems to be working pretty decent. Good quality. Kind of boring just looking like that, but if I can figure out a way to kind of see what's behind me maybe a little bit and you see how I'm getting into the turns and stuff, it might be alright. And then of course the drone. Again, this is Father's Day. That night was a full moon. Got the drone up, saw the moon in the distance. Kind of saw the sunset over on this side, but yeah. Later on, when the moon came all the way up, I took pictures with my other camera, and this is just a couple of them. Soon after this, I think it was like a few weeks later, I met up with Jason, and we went for a ride. Jason had bought a new Ducati. You can see him there in front of me. It was just he and I that day, and he's whipping up the hill there. I'm trying to do the best I can to keep up just enough to be able to get a little bit of video. But he's on a Ducati, he's very young, and he was fast. Jason and I rode up to the parkway, then we went to the Pisgah store where we ran into Michael Gouge. And he led us down into Mills River, and we went to the Moto Cafe, which is someplace Jason had been wanting to go, and we went down there. We had a good time. It was a good day. The following month, met up with Brian and Roger, and we did a little bit of off-pavement riding, which we had intercoms going between the three of us, which is kind of cool. You'll hear some of that as we get into that particular video.
Go up and talk to him.
This is great. Here I am trying to be Mr. Photographer. I shoot up ahead of these guys. I set up in the corner to do some video. Watch what happens. when I dug the camera out of the bag, I accidentally popped that door open for the battery compartment. Didn't know it. Couldn't figure out why the heck that camera was not working. What the hell? Hey. As we neared the end of this dirt road, ran into this guy coming the other way in a pickup truck. I don't know what he was doing, but he actually scared me pretty good.
There's two more, watch out.
Next ride that shows up on the video is done on Saturday, September 21st, after Lisa and I had done the Alzheimer's walk. Got out on the bike. I really wanted to test the cameras out, all of them, because on Sunday, the 22nd, Michael Gouge from the Blue Ridge Motorcycle Magazine had invited as many people as wanted to go on a ride across the Charo-Halo Skyway to a winery over in Madisonville, Tennessee. And I really wanted to go on that group ride. I thought it'd be kind of cool. And I also thought it'd be neat to get the drone up and maybe take some pictures and see if Mike wanted to use them in the magazine article that he was doing on that winery. So this is my final test run before the long day going across the Charo-Halo with Michael et al. And I got the drone up and I was using the camera. I even put a camera on a stick and tried doing that, which I really didn't like too much because it was awkward. And then if I had to get on the clutch real quick for some reason, I had this camera in my hand. So not real sure how that's going to work out. Ended up doing this for the day. Played around with the cameras, learned a little bit, and then I went off on the big long ride with Mike and a bunch of friends, as it turned out. That will be in a forthcoming video. That's probably going to be a long one with some pretty cool stuff, I think. Finally, before I go, get out and enjoy what you love. Do it as much as you can while you can. But more importantly, love your family. Spend time with your family when you can, because someday you won't be able to. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you soon.